Yo, what's up? What's happening? What's popping? It's your dog, Toddy. Checking in, man. Hey, look. This one was ugly, man, for the Falcons. It was ugly. It was embarrassing. It was disappointing. It was all that, man. You know what I'm saying? It was all that. You know, piss me off, yo. Piss me off. Straight up pissed off. Still pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Still pissed off right now. Right now. Like what's that? I'm just saying, like, what's that, yo? I mean, Falcons. Like, look, it's Sunday, right? It's Sunday, right? So I'm gonna try my best not to be too profane today, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best to not do a bunch of cussing. Cause I did a lot of cussing watching this game. But what's that? I'm just saying, Falcons, like, look, yo. Let me tell you something. Like, I'm a real big night owl, right? You know, I stay up real late. Stay up real late. I'm a real night owl, right? So last night I said, look, the squad play tomorrow in London. The squad play tomorrow in London at 9:30 my time. So I need to get my ass in the bed. That way I can make sure I get up and watch the game, right? So I go to sleep early last night, right? In the bed real early for me anyway. I think I went to sleep like 1:15, something like that. So for me, that's early. I know not for everybody that's early, but me, that's early. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I get a good night's sleep, get up in the morning so I can watch the birds, right? I get up this morning, ready to watch the squad. They take their ass way over there to London and get their ass whipped, man. Get their ass whipped. Embarrassed, yo. Embarrassed. Look, Falcons, the Georgia National Foul is in Perry this month. Y'all could have stayed right here in the States, right here in Georgia, and went down to play in Perry, Georgia at the foul. If y'all gonna look like that. No need to go way over there to London, embarrass yourselves, embarrass your fans, embarrass the city like you did today, because everybody will watch it. Everybody will watch it. Not only were Jacksonville fans watching, not only was Falcons fans watching, but everybody was watching. Like Gucci Man said, everybody looking. And this what y'all gave us, yo? I could have stayed in the bed. I could have stayed asleep. That was a straight embarrassment, yo. That was embarrassing. Looked like I was watching our offense, right? Check this out. Watching our offense. Looked like I was watching high school team play football. Running power I. You know, just running power I offense. Just looking foolish. Embarrassing. And Falcons, why do y'all find a way every year to embarrass your fans, yo? How and why do you do it? Do you take pride in that? Because we really fuck with y'all. But y'all make it so difficult to fuck with y'all. You go all the way over to London and get your ass smashed. And it makes it so bad. You know what? I would look at this totally different, right? If we got beat by Mahomes in Kansas City, Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia, you know, some real deal, straight up good teams, right? Or great teams, right? Jacksonville not even that good. Jacksonville didn't even play that good. It's just that we were trash. Falcons were trash today. Straight up trash, gutter trash. 4-week-old Thanksgiving food old trash. Go way over there and get embarrassed. Look like trash, man. Y'all come in, welcome in. Make sure everybody that's watching on YouTube, hey, run up the likes, man. Because the people need to hear this. Run up the likes for me on YouTube. Because this need to spread in the algorithm. Because y'all finna hear confessions of a real Falcons fan today. Ain't gonna be none of that nutter butter bullshit. Well, somebody come on and try to coddle the team. Ain't gonna be none of that bullshit today. There's gonna be some raw, authentic analysis from a lifelong Falcons fan. With no agendas. You know what I'm saying? Some raw, uncut truth. So hit the like button on YouTube. Hit the like button on Facebook. Because it need to be said, it need to be heard. Go over there and embarrass us, man. Against a team that's not even that good. In this offense, right? Let me talk about this offense, right? By the way, free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Y'all do me a favor. Put hashtag free Kyle Pitts in the comment section for your dog. Hashtag free Kyle Pitts. Before I go on my tyrant, on my rant, because y'all will get a rant today. Before I go on my rant, put in the comment section for me hashtag free Kyle Pitts. Hashtag free Kyle Pitts. Free the unicorn. Oh, no, he ain't a unicorn no more. I'm no longer referring to Kyle Pitts as the unicorn. Jono Smith is the unicorn. Jono Smith is the unicorn. There's no way in the world I'm going to call a guy with 2 catches for 21 yards a unicorn. Jono Smith is the unicorn going forward. If you refer to Kyle as the unicorn, I'm going to block you. I'm just playing. I'm just bullshit. But look, Jono Smith is the unicorn. Kyle Pitts is not the unicorn. He's more like My Little Pony. A Care Bear. He is not a unicorn. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Can somebody call Terry Futno and get him on the phone? Get me and Futno on the phone so we can facilitate this trade. Free Kyle Pitts, man. Free Kyle Pitts. You take a receiving tight end, number 4 in the draft, and they give you 2 to 3 catches a game. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Please. Let him go somewhere where he could be utilized properly. It's not in Atlanta, Georgia. It's not with the Falcons. It damn sure ain't with Desmond Ridder and Arthur, no offensive game playing Smith. No. Let that man go somewhere where he can be utilized. And give us some draft picks, and let's go draft some people who actually can fit the scheme and be productive on this team, because it ain't Kyle Pitts. It ain't Kyle Pitts. Jono Smith, almost 100 yards receiving a day, 6 catches. Kyle Pitts gives me 2 catches for 21 yards. And when I say, look, hey man, after the season is over, we need to look at trading Kyle Pitts, y'all. He don't fit the scheme. You got Ridder, who ain't gonna challenge no defense. He ain't gonna throw deep. That's what Kyle Pitts do. Kyle Pitts is designed to challenge the defense, man. That's not something Ridder can do. It damn sure ain't something Arthur Smith gonna do. People, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Let's keep him. Keep him for what? Let's trade him while he got some value. Because he damn sure ain't gonna want to stay here when the contract over. I go ahead and tell you that right now. He ain't gonna want to stay here when the contract over. You might well go and get something for him. What you gonna keep him for? For what? You don't two and 3 catches a game? Bruh, Jono Smith is killing Kyle in production on this team. He killing Kyle in production. So what's the point of keeping Kyle here? Now, granted, I'm saying wait till the season is over in case he catch a spark. But with that quarterback that we got, I don't see that happening, yo. I don't see that happening. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. And boy, Desmond Ridder, right? Let's talk about Desmond Ridder. Let's talk about Desmond Ridder. Do y'all see now why so many Falcons fans was fighting against going into the regular season with this guy's quarterback? Do you finally see it? Is it clear to you? Do you see why so many Falcons fans was against going into the regular season with Desmond Ridder as the uncontested starter? Do you see it? Do you see it? This motherfucker was trash today, yo. Went all the way to London and he was trash. And then at halftime, Arthur Smith said, I don't know what y'all asking me about the quarterback for. We ain't changing the quarterback at the halftime. Keep that up, Arthur. You won't be here too long, bro. You won't be here too long. You won't be back at FedEx. Kick back. Arthur Smith, I know you don't need this job, bro. We all know that. We know you don't need this job. That's why you're so arrogant about it. That's why you're so stubborn about it. That's why it's your way or no way. Because we know you don't need the job. We know your daddy worth just as much money as the owner of the Falcons. We understand that, sir. We get it. We know it. That's why you're so arrogant. That's why you're so stubborn. Free Kyle Pitts. Desmond Ridder. I'm not finna coddle no trash quarterback. I'm not gonna coddle trash quarterback play. And you know what? I don't really want to come down on Ridder too hard. To be honest with you, to be straight up honest with you, I don't want to be too hard on Ridder because really it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault that Arthur Smith, and Terry Fontenot, and whoever else in the front, or Rich McKay, they thought it was a bright idea to take a quarterback in the third round and hand him the keys to the car. That is not Ridder's fault. Ridder's just doing what he's supposed to do. Ridder know, yeah, I'm a third round talent. Y'all want me to start? Okay. I would do the same. If I'm a fourth round talent at quarterback and somebody want me to start on that team as a starting quarterback, I'm going to do it too. So I don't want to really come down that bad on Ridder. You know, didn't nobody tell those geniuses of Flowery Branch, Arthur Smith, Fontenot to hand the keys to the car to a third round pick uncontested? You gave the guy the job. You didn't allow Heineke or whoever else that you want to bring in an opportunity to compete in training camp. You signed Heineke, and the moment he signed the contract, you tell Heineke, well, sir, you're just a backup. You here in case Ridder goes down. We want you to mentor him. We want you to talk nice to him, you know, call him and text him on the phone every now and then, get his confidence up, but you ain't going to play. Who does that? Who does that? Competition breeds excellence. Why not make him compete for the job? Who hands up the keys to a franchise in a rebuild to a third round quarterback? So y'all wonder why so many Falcon fans were reluctant. Y'all wonder why it was such a debate in these Falcons fans groups that we talk about. Y'all wonder why so many people was pushing back against Ridder starting. You just seen it today. You really done seen it all year, but you didn't want to admit it. You done seen it all year, but you didn't really want to admit it. Third round talent. If you're a fan of history, if you're a fan of numbers, go research the success level of third round quarterbacks. It don't happen very often. In fact, it damn near hardly ever happens in the NFL. He was third round for a reason. But leave it to the Falcons to think they're going to be able to defy all the decades of history and the odds that telling you this ain't a smart decision. You know what? If you guys had brought a first-round talent in here at quarterback, you know what? Fans like me, we wouldn't be feeling like this. We would be a little more patient. Because at least you went out swinging for the fences at the most important position. But you go take a tight end at 4, you take a receiver at 8, then you take a running back at 8, and then you give those guys a third-round talent at quarterback. It don't make no sense, man. You don't go buy a Lamborghini and park it in the carport. You park it under the garage with the door closed down. So y'all wonder why we were so reluctant to just fall in line, support Desmond Ridder. Y'all seen that today? 2 interceptions, 1 pick 6, and let's be honest, it should have been 3 interceptions. Desmond Ridder should rightfully have like 10 interceptions in the season in 4 games. Luckily for him, he throw the ball so great to the defense, they be surprised that like, this is such easy, and they drop it. They done dropped like 6 easy interceptions. Desmond Ridder do a better job of throwing a deep pass to the team with the opposing jerseys than he do to Falcons receivers. And this is the guy. This is the guy who my team, they had 3 years to rebuild this team with, and this is who they give me as the starting quarterback. The most important position, a third-round talent. I'm pissed. Free Kyle Pitts. 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 This offense has 1 touchdown last 8 quarters of football. This offense has 1 touchdown the last 8 quarters of football. And do not come to me telling me to be patient with Ridder. In fact, don't nobody come to me telling me to be patient. You know what I'm saying? I've been a Falcons fan all my life. I've been more than enough patient with this team. We ain't seen a playoff game since 2017. In a few months, it's going to be 2024. Do the math. How much more patient do I need to be? This team ain't even played they ain't even played a playoff. They ain't even hosted a playoff game in their own stadium. We ain't hosted a playoff game yet in our own stadium. Y'all want me to be patient? Be patient for what? Why can't I want more? Why can't I demand more? Why can't I have an assertive attitude for my team to be good, to be great, to demand excellence? Bump all that be patient stuff. We had damn near $80 million in the offseason to spend. You knew you had a mid quarterback. You should have made some waves and got at least a veteran in here that can win you 8 or 9 games. Just being a veteran. But now you settle for Ridder. Oh, then they love to tell him, well, he's such a great leader. He's such a great leader that his own teammates didn't even vote him as a captain. Such a great leader that his own teammates didn't vote him as a captain. But he's a leader, right? He's a leader. And this is what I seen today. Let's talk about this picture right here. Mack Hollins was about to fire his ass. Mack Hollins had to realize that he was in the NFL game. He was on national TV because he was about to put some paws on Desmond Ridder on national TV. He was about to put some paws on this guy. He was about to put hands on this dude. Did y'all see how fast Ridder just snapped back? Oh, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no problems. Oh, I'm sorry, Mac. Let me go over here and sit down and get you some Gatorade. No, Mac, I don't want no problems. Y'all come get Mac. Man, Hollins was finna put paws on this boy. Because they know. The players in the locker room, they know what's holding them back. They know it. They know that boy shouldn't be starting. They know that boy ain't ready. Mack Hollins was about to put some paws on him. Art Smith, you better call Mack Hollins in the locker room on Tuesday and tell him don't put no paws on your quarterback. Because he was finna fire his ass up on the sideline. Y'all be telling me to be patient. Do Mack Hollins look like he was going to be patient today? He was about to put the paws on the quarterback right there for everybody to see. Oh, Toddy, you got to be patient, bro. You tripping, dog. You tripping. Be patient with the man. Bro, I'm in my 40s. How much more patience do I need to exert with this team? Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Y'all, free Kyle Pitts. Somebody started the petition up. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle. Somebody please start the petition up to free Kyle Pitts. Please. Please somebody get the petition to free Kyle Pitts. Because you know what Mack Hollins doing right now, that's what Kyle Pitts wanted to do. But this is our quarterback, right? What's the alternative? Taylor Heineke? You know? Do we go with Taylor Heineke next? Do we go with Heineke? Because Ridder ain't ready, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to go too hard on Ridder because like the team put him in a position that he ain't ready for. He ain't ready for this. He ain't talented enough for this. And let me go ahead and tell y'all something. It's not all the offensive line fault. So stop that. It ain't all the offensive line fault. This boy, the game moves too fast for this young kid. He has issues processing what he sees as far as the defense. Has trouble recognizing blitzes. Holds the ball too goddamn long. Very inaccurate pass, 10 to 12 yards. Check down dares. That's the only throw he feels comfortable making is check down passes. He's petrified to challenge the defense. He is petrified. His eyes get as big as the dinner plates. I can see it on TV. Them eyes get as big as dinner plates. Y'all thought Matt Ryan looked like a deer in the headlights sometimes? Desmond Ridder eyes are as big as dinner plates. This boy is petrified. And this is the starting quarterback for my team. Good God almighty. But we supposed to be patient? How long y'all think a rebuild is supposed to take place? Y'all want to give a team 5, 6, 7 years to rebuild? No. Year 3, let's go. Let's get it. Year 3, let's go. Let's get it. You got the receiver over here about to put pause on your quarterback because your quarterback playing, he's that sorry. You know that's how Kyle Pitts feel. You know that's how Drake London feel, even though that's Drake boy. Jono Smith, the unicorn. It's trash, man. This is just a trash performance. So that's why some of us fans are not as patient as some of the others, man. Because we see it. We see what his team need to improve at. And it's at the quarterback position. And when the game was still close, you got Arthur Smith coming out here. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. You already know your quarterback is way above average. We spread everybody wide. No running backs in the backfield. And we try to pass the ball on 3rd and 1. Why? Why? For what? See, the first 2 wins, we were very fortunate, right? The first win, we went up against a rookie quarterback on the road. You're going to win. You got to win that game. You can't let a rookie come in and beat you on the road. The second game, you come in and you got an inexperienced quarterback in regard to starting. and Jordan Love. Now, these last 2 games we done played, including today, okay, now you're going to get some quarterbacks with some tenure who got a good idea and they knew what they're doing, their experience. And what happens? The Falcons get smashed both games. We get smashed both games. And people are wondering why fans, hey, we need to draft a quarterback. Hey, CJ Stroud. Hey, Bryce Young. Hey, Ridder ain't it. Hey, go get this quarterback in the offseason. Go get that quarterback in the offseason. But no, the Despians tell me to just be patient, hold your horses. For what? This dude has been trash this year. I don't see no progression from Desmond Ridder. I'm not seeing him flash nowhere. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Occasionally he does make great throws. I seen 1 or 2 today. But you know what? I see more bad throws than I do good throws. That's what really concerns me. I'm seeing way more bad than good. That's what concerns me. I'm seeing a kid who's petrified to challenge defenses as a quarterback. He is petrified to challenge the defense. He is scared. He plays timid. So it's easy for the defense to game plan to stop the Falcons. They're going to just put everybody in the box and say, you know what? We're going to make this quarterback beat us. We just going to stack this box because Arthur Smith, we know you can't do nothing but depend on Bijan and Robinson. That's really all you got, Arthur Smith. That's really all you got, Arthur Smith. You ain't got really nothing else but Bijan. We know that's what you want to do is just lean on Bijan and just hope and pray that Bijan does enough juking and get in the open field and bust a long touchdown. Because that's all you got, Arthur Smith. This quarterback ain't scared no damn body. Free Kyle Pitts. Please free Kyle Pitts. Somebody start a petition to free Kyle Pitts. Please. That was a bad draft pick in itself, bringing Kyle Pitts in here. And people will say, well, you know what, Toddy? You know, we drafted Pitts at number 4 because we thought Matt Ryan was going to be here. And so he was a Matt Ryan draft pick. I'm like, y'all, did y'all not see Matt Ryan the last 2 years before he left here? He was gone. He was washed up. So why are you still trying to draft players to build around a washed up quarterback? It makes me question the competence level of Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot in their researching. Did they not look at films in 2020 and see in 2020 to see Matt Ryan was washed up? It was gone. So why are you taking players to continue to build around Matt? At that point, when y'all took that job, y'all should have been bringing in players here to replace Matt Ryan, not build around him. He was washed up. Matt Ryan hadn't been good or very good since 2018. So what's the point of still trying to bring players in here to build around Matt? For what? For what? You got Julio out of here. Now it's time to get Matt out of here. So what's the point in continuing to build around a washed up Matt Ryan? Did you not watch film, sir? Did you not hire a good research department, sir? What did y'all see? So you brought in a receiving tight end for a washed up quarterback to throw to. Then after 1 year, you realize, well, a lot of Falcons fans already knew, oh, yo, Matt Ryan, he's really washed up. Duh. So you go jump in the bed with Deshaun. That don't work out. Now you got to trade Matt. And now you ain't got no money to go sign no other quarterback. So now you got to bring in mediocre Mariota in here. That don't work out. Now you, instead of going to have a more valuable plan coming into this season as quarterback, you get a keys to the 3rd rounder, Desmond Ridder. The boy went 3rd round for a reason. You weren't going to find another Russell Wilson. You weren't going to find another Joe Montana. So you bring in Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Please free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. And what really puzzles me, Because I know hindsight is 2020. So I know it's easy now to say, well, we should have drafted Micah Parsons, who I was big on at the time. We should have drafted Micah Parsons. But for Arthur Smith's offense, what he liked to do, you should have just went the safe route and got one of those offensive linemen, Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell would have been a perfect draft pick for what Arthur Smith liked to do. That's a safe draft pick. That's not dependent on no other position like a receiving tight end is. You should have went to, play to your strengths. Then Terry Fontenot done sold these fans a dream with this cliche general manager talk that I've been telling y'all about for who knows since the longest, these last two and a half years or whatever, since he's been here. Well, we go out and we draft the best player available. Fontenot come in here, his first general manager. Well, we're drafting the best player available. No shit, Sherlock. Duh. You not gonna find no general manager that's gonna tell you, well, I drafted the guy anyway, and I didn't think he was the best player available. Duh. Tell us something we don't know. And then all the fans want to grab onto that best player available talk now. Well, we're drafting best player available. You tell them something. Well, that ain't it. We should draft this guy. He'll be better for. Well, no, we draft best player available. Don't you know that's what we do? We drafting the best player available. I'll be like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Best player available. Y'all, that's all a matrix. That's all an opinionated matrix. It's not a scientific fact. It's all an opinionated matrix when you're talking best player available. And that's all I heard from, you dropped the best player available. Wait a minute, we should go get this guy, and get a running back. Well, no, because we dropped the best player available. I'd be like, what the fuck are they talking about, yo? Y'all really think teams don't include need in that matrix? They don't include scheme fit in that matrix? So based on y'all, if the best player available ends up being 3 consecutive running backs, we drafted 3 consecutive running backs? Like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Best player available. Free Kyle Pitts, man. Free Kyle Pitts, man. He don't deserve this, y'all. Free Kyle Pitts. That was just an atrocity, though, y'all. I could take it better if we went out there and competed, but we didn't compete. And that's what made this loss hard to deal with, because we didn't compete. We didn't compete at all. We looked a mess. We looked a fucking mess. And Arthur Smith, I like, bro. Arthur Smith had the privilege of having one of the greatest running backs that we've seen in probably about 20 years. Coaching him in his prime. So Derrick Henry made a lot of stuff easy on a lot of people, including Arthur Smith and including Tannehill. And that made a lot of us fans think he's some kind of offensive guru, think he's some kind of offensive talent. And now that he's here calling plays on our head coach, now we're starting to scratch our head. After every game, I hear everybody saying, well, Arthur Smith didn't do this. It's bad play calling. He don't have any creative route running, play designs, because he ain't got Derrick Henry here. He ain't got Hercules here. So you draft all these offensive guys to only give you 1 touchdown in the last 8 games. Because you can't attack defenses. You can't go deep. So you're essentially one-dimensional. And as you're starting to see, these teams are like, you know what? Hey, these other teams be looking like, hey, y'all, we like Bijan. Bijan is a cool guy. He got his own mustard. He seems like he's very humble, down to earth, great kid. So we'll give him 80 to 120 rushing yards, if we must. But we want to see if that quarterback can beat us with his own. This ain't 1970 with Franco Harris. This ain't 1990 with Emmitt Smith. It's 2023, buddy. You better be able to throw the ball. It's okay to run. You need a good rushing attack. Don't get me wrong. But, buddy, you better be able to attack these defenses and make us respect your passing game. And not just them check downs, neither. Check down Dez. That's his new name. Check down Dez. The check down king. Check down 1, check down 2, check down 3. Like Oprah, here's a check down for you, check down for you. Everybody gets a check down. But I got so tired of seeing check down these last two games. I'm about dizzy. I'm about check down. We can't attack defenses, man. That's why this offense so stagnant. That's why we ain't putting up points. And shout out to Bijan, because if it went for Bijan today, bro, we might have ended this game with 130 total team yards if it went for Bijan Robinson. With his incredible talent, we might have ended about 120, 130 total yards, bro. For real. So shout out to Bijan Robinson. But third round pick, check down Dez. He gonna give you number check downs. He's gonna give you number check downs. So that's why this offseason, man, the Falcons fans like me, we were just like, look, y'all, this probably not a good idea to hand the keys over to a third round quarterback. We drafted Troy Anderson out of Montana before we drafted this quarterback, yo. Why is it okay to dedicate so much draft capital, so much draft equity to every skill position on offense, but the most important one? How can we be so okay with drafting a running back at 8, a tight end at 4, and a wide receiver at 4, but fans have a problem when you say you want a quarterback in the top 10? Make the quarterback the most important position. And people tell me, well, you know how many quarterbacks that failed that went first round? Yeah, so it's been a shitload of them. But at least you went out swinging for the fences. I can at least give you that. And not just being content with a mediocre quarterback. Not just being content with a mediocre third round pick at quarterback. And it ain't Desmond Ridder's fault neither. He's just doing what he's supposed to do. But you have these pass catchers like Big Mack Hollins, as you see in that picture. You have pass catchers like Big Mack Hollins. You had a Champagne Poppy, Drake, London. You had a guy that y'all be calling a unicorn, Kyle Pitts. That image shows you their frustration with the quarterback play. That just did not come from today. That's an accumulation of the entire season boiling over. That still shot that you're looking at is an accumulation of the entire season that boiled over and reached the boiling point today as Mack Hollins almost put hands on my third round quarterback. Check down Dez. Mack Hollins, you can't be slapping check down Dez. You can't put hands on him, Mac. That you can't touch check down Dez, man. I know you mad. Mack Hollins, I know the boy can't throw the ball down the field, Mack Hollins. I know it. Mack Hollins, I watch every game, bro. I get your frustration. I know the boy can't attack defenses, Mac. I understand it. Trust me. I see it, bro. But you can't put hands on the quarterback, man. What would Mac? I know he don't have a lick of pocket presence, Mack Hollins. Mac, I know he ain't got a lick of pocket presence, Mack Hollins. I know he can't recognize the blitz. Mack Hollins, I know, Mac, I know the game moves too fast for this kid, Mack Hollins, but you can't put paws, you can't put hands on my quarterback over in London, Mac. You can't do it. Mack Hollins, I know you be open. I know Kyle be open. Yeah, Mack Hollins. I know that's why Kyle Pitts be jogging on some routes and he be lackadaisical because he know he ain't getting the ball. And Mack Hollins, I know Kyle don't fit in the scheme, so that's why we be seeing Kyle don't go hard all the time. I know Mack Hollins, but this is who Fontenot and Arthur Smith gave us, so you can't put paws on my quarterback, Mack Hollins. I know it. You can't put hands on my quarterback, Mac. I know we should have never settled for a third-round pick, Mack Hollins. I know, Mack Hollins, listen, I know if you brought Taylor Heinicke in, you should at least allow Heinicke to compete for the job going into training camp. Mack Hollins, I understand it. But you can't put paws on the quarterback, Mac. Mack Hollins, you shook this guy up, man. Did you not see how that man jumped when you stood up and you about damn 6'4"? You about 240 solid? Boy, that man almost shitted on himself, Mac. Don't be scaring a quarterback like that. Mack Hollins, his confidence, Mack Hollins, is already shook. It's already broken. This is not helping him, Mac. Mac, you can't put paws on my quarterback, bro. You can't do it. You can't. I know he ain't good enough to start, Mac. Mack Hollins, I know we got talent on offense. I know the offense, Mack Hollins, is a lot better than what we show. And I know a big reason is the quarterback position is lacking. But you can't touch him, bro. You can't do it. So now that it's evident, also free Kyle Pitts, by the way. Free somebody has anybody got that potential going yet? Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts, by the way. But now it's evident that the guys in the locker room don't respect Ridder as the guy. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here as a fan base, as a franchise? How does Arthur Smith fix this? How does he fix this? Because you got this big monster about to attack my quarterback over in London on national TV. And they showed this on Toy Stories. So you got all the kids who like 13 and under, they was watching Toy Stories. And how you think that's gonna look to the young generation, Mac? And you sitting there, you about to beat up the quarterback, and then they had to show that on Toy Stories, and you got the 6 and 7-year-old little Falcon fans, and they crying because they seeing Desmond Ridder get his ass whooped on Toy Story, and that ain't what they signed up for. You know, Mac, you got to think about this, Mac, before you put paws on that man. Free Kyle Pitts, man. Please, free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle. Ridder. When we drafted Kyle, right? Then what these people told me. I got a good memory, right? Also, y'all, please, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button. Because the masses need to hear this. See, I'm a Falcons fan. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I don't fall in love with no players on the team. I like them and I respect them because they play for the squad. They play for the Birds. But I'm not one of these cats that just go come on here and hold the quarterback nuts just because he's the quarterback. No, sir. I'm not gonna hold your nuts just because you're the quarterback. It's not going to happen. So hit the like button. The masses need to hear commentary from a Falcons fan who ain't going to bullshit you, who going to keep it 1,000 with you. And you can't see you can't come at me with that fake Falcons fan bullshit. Cause I've been doing this as long as a lot of these cats been living, right? So hit the like button for your dog. Cause they need to hear this. The truth is harsh sometimes, but I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. When Ridder come out and ball, I'm gonna come and tell y'all Ridder balling, y'all. Ridder that dude. Ridder a dog. Ridder gonna be the best quarterback we ever had. He gonna break all Matt Ryan records. When he come out and he look like shit, I'm gonna let you know that too. But I'm not finna just hold his nuts just because he played for the Falcons. That ain't gonna happen, bro. You gotta prove that. You gotta prove that, bro. He ain't proved none of me yet. He ain't proved none of me yet. So hit the like button if you're on YouTube. Hit the like button if you're on Facebook. Run up them likes for your dog. Also about a free Kyle Pitts, man. Free Kyle Pitts, yo. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle. See, this is what they told me. Let me tell y'all what they told me. Let's go back. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back up. Let's back up a little bit. Let's go back. Let's back up. Let's go back to the draft when Kyle Pitts was drafted, which I think was 2021, right? Let's moonwalk back to 2021. Before the draft, they were telling me, well, you know, Toddy, like, boy, goddamn Toddy, Kyle Pitts, boy, he a unicorn. They go that unicorn word again. I said, boy, he a unicorn. Generational talent. They said, you draft Kyle Pitts, bro, y'all ain't gonna have no more red zone problems. He gonna give you 10 touchdowns a game. He gonna be a matchup problem. You know, everything is gonna be fixed because you're gonna have Kyle Pitts and can't nobody guard it. And here we go, year three. Year three, and he has 3 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts is on a 1.7 touchdown per year pace. Let me give y'all that again. Follow me on this one. Kyle Pitts is on a 1.7, and it probably went down after today. So we'll stick with 1.7. He's on a 1.7 touchdown per year pace. And this after everybody was telling me how many touchdowns he was going to score. Everybody was telling me how many touchdowns he was going to score. 1.7. The 4th overall pick in year 3. You picking the top 5 for positions that are going to be foundational parts of your franchise. Those are the building blocks of a house. If you're building a house, pick number 4 is a foundational brick. That means you're going to hold everything together. If the roof goes bad, cool. The foundational bricks are still here. If the windows go bad, cool. The foundational bricks are still here. You know, AC and all that stuff. The foundational bricks are in place. But I got 3 touchdowns from my 4th overall pick. Got a problem with that. I have a problem with that. A receiving tight end. Best player available. There we go with that again. Best player available. That was general. That's GM speak. That's something a new GM comes and says because he wants to say the right thing. He wants to get the fans behind him, and he wants to look like he knows what he's doing. And I'm not saying that Terry don't know what he's doing, but that's general manager speak. But that's what I got from Kyle. That's the 4th overall pick. He's turned into a decoy. You know what? If I need just a big, fast decoy, just somebody who just gonna decoy the defenses. I ain't gonna get them in the, I'm not gonna get them in the offensive game plan. They're gonna have very, very limited production. I'm gonna draft the guy in the 6th round for that, ladies and gentlemen. He's not gonna be drafted 4. So I got a problem with that. Arthur Smith, if you take a guy at 4 overall, you better know beforehand that you can get him in your offense. And I'm here to tell y'all now, with check down Dez, long we got check down Dez back there, it's gonna be hard on Kyle Pitts, y'all. Long as check down Dez is taking snaps on center, it's gonna be hard for Kyle Pitts. It's gonna be hard. And they done went all the way over there to London to get their ass whooped. You could have got your ass whooped in Atlanta, Georgia, man. You went all the way to London to get y'all ass smashed like that. You could have stayed at home and got whooped like that, man. There's plenty of teams that'll whoop y'all ass for free in Atlanta. You ain't got to waste everybody's time to fly way over there and get your asses whipped. Imagine what them folks in London think of the Falcons right now. They probably think, boy, don't bring that team back over here no more. They got their ass smashed. Do not bring them back over here again. But back to I was about to say the unicorn, but that's Jono Smith. Jono Smith is the unicorn. So you went and got a guy in the offseason that you didn't spend a fourth overall pick for. Who's the best tight end on the team? Who's the best tight end on the team? You went and got a guy in the offseason, Jono Unicorn Smith. I am officially stripping Kyle Pitts of the unicorn name. After today, I'm stripping him of the name. Jono Smith is the unicorn. So the unicorn had 6 catches today for 95 yards. And I see Eric now says you only gave up a 7th-round pick. That's what I'm saying, Eric. So the unicorn, Jono Smith, he gave us 6 catches for 95 yards today. Meanwhile, the guy that was drafted 4th, the best player available. Meanwhile, the best player available gave us 2 catches for 21 yards. 2 catches for 21 yards. So, in 4 games, Kyle Pitts has 11 catches. Y'all follow me on this stat line. Follow me here. 4 games. Kyle Pitts has 11 receptions, 121 yards, and no touchdowns. In 4 games, Kyle Pitts has 11 catches, 121 yards, and no touchdowns. In 4 games. Now, for the number 4 overall pick in his 3rd season now, I'm expecting that production in 1 game. It's taking him 4 games to give me the production he should have in 1 game. That's the 4th overall pick in the draft in year 3. 121 yards, 11 catches, no touchdowns. No touchdowns, right? Free Kyle Pitts, please. Please free Kyle Pitts. He don't deserve this, man. He don't deserve this. And I already know. See, I'm gonna tell y'all how it happened. When Kyle Pitts saw that Mack Hollins was about to slapped Desmond Ridder silly, he was relieved because that's how he feel. He told him, like, boy, I'm glad you did it because I was about to do it. So I'm glad you did it. Man, I'm glad you did it because I was about to do it. I'm glad you did it because I was about to do it. He holding us back. He holding us back. And y'all wonder why I say we should consider putting Kyle on the trading block? Because I'm here to tell you people who don't understand why I say that when I say you people. You got to be fucking crazy if you think Kyle Pitts is going to sign another contract here. You got to be out of your mind if you think Kyle Pitts is going to sign another contract in Atlanta. You got to be out of your mind. You have lost all sense of logic if you think Pitts is going to re-sign with the Falcons. You are crazy. So you know what you need to do while he still has value? Put him on a trade block. See what you can get for him. There could be a team that feel like they are a offensive weapon away from winning the Super Bowl. They'll give you a first-round pick. They'll give you a third-round pick. And they'll even give you a sixth-round pick for Kyle Pitts. And you better take it, Atlanta. You better swallow your pride, admit you made a mistake, and take the trade. So if the Cowboys are on the phone and Jerry Jones said, well, you know what, Arthur Blank, we really don't like each other. We really don't fuck with each other, but business is business. I need number 8 in Dallas, Arthur. So I'm going to give you a late first round pick. I'm going to give you a third round pick. And to even sweeten the pot for you, I'll give you a 6th round pick. Take it or leave it. Take it. Take it. He don't fit here. He don't fit the scheme. He's a fish out of water. Take the draft pick and use those picks to fit somebody who does fit this scheme, or you use those picks because more than likely you're going to get another second rounder in the offseason because of Calvin Ridley more than likely is going to sign a long-term extension in Jacksonville. So now you got some picks. Follow me here. Now you got some picks for Kyle. Now you got some picks for Calvin. You can continue building this team, or you can parlay that and go get your quarterback in the first round. You got a lot of options. Or you can parlay that and go get your quarterback in the first round, and it won't even hurt you. Because now you got 2 first rounders, you got 2 second rounders, and you got a bunch of middle round picks. So it won't hurt you. What's the point of keeping this guy here and you can't get him in the offense? And he's not going to resign here. He ain't resigning here. His agent ain't gonna let him sign here. He don't want to resign here. Desmond Ridder should be on the bench. Desmond Ridder should be on the bench. He should have never went into this season as the uncontested starter. Only in Atlanta is that going to happen. He should be on the bench. But I'm not even sure Taylor Heineke is a viable solution. Ridder should be on the bench. It would be different if Ridder was progressing. And I know people like to say, well, you know, this is just like his rookie year. You know, he's only a rookie. He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie. His rookie season was last year. That was his rookie season. So if you want to tell me last year, when he started the last 4 games of last year, you said, well, tight end, man, he's just a rookie. I would say, yeah, you're right, bro. He's just a rookie. Desmond Ridder's rookie season was last year. Hear me out. Desmond Ridder's rookie season was last year. This is his second season in this system. This is his second training camp. He is no longer a rookie. Now, if you want to say he's an inexperienced quarterback, I'm not going to argue with you. But no, he's not a rookie. Bryce Young, rookie. Anthony Richardson, rookie. CJ Stroud, rookie. Desmond Ridder, not a rookie. So, for all you Desbians who don't want to face reality, I'm banging on y'all. He ain't a rookie. If he came and he balled out this year, he put up 40 touchdowns, 4,800 passing yards, he ain't gonna win Rookie of the Year. He's not a rookie. Desbians, that's for you. He ain't a rookie. Second year quarterback, second year in the system. Rookie quarterbacks are in their very first year of a system. That is not Desmond Ridder. So that's for all the Desbians who have a hard time facing reality. There's a reason Mack Hollins was about to put hands on that boy. Hands and feet. And a dusty roll elbow on that boy. So I don't pay them no mind when they try to use that. This is rookie year. No, it's not. It's not his rookie year. This is not his rookie year. Is he inexperienced? Yeah, true. Is this Jordan Love's rookie year? No, it's not. This is Jordan Love's first year as a starter, but you can't call him no rookie because he ain't one. But that's the Desmonds like to lean on that. They love to lean on crutches and get upset at fans like me who just want more, who demand more from your team. So I'm watching this guy and he's just terrified out there. He's terrified. Terrified. He's scared. He's scared, man. He's scared to challenge the defense, man. The game is moving way too fast for this young man. Way too fast for this young man. And it's evident. But again, I don't blame him. I blame Arthur Smith and I'm blaming Terry Fontenot. Because this is what y'all gave me. Got me up out my bed when I normally sleep in on Sunday. Out my bed to watch that embarrassing shit today. It'd be different if that game was competitive, but it was not. It was a shit show. It was a total shit show. And you don't have to accept that as a fan. Don't let these people on social media or other people who make Falcons content try to bully you, use virtual bully tactics to try to guilt trip you when you just call your team as you see it. You're not obligated to hold Desmond Ridder nuts when he obviously playing terrible football. So if you want to call it like you see it, call it like you see it. Be honest, because that's what I'm going to be. If Desmond Ridder had 380 yards and 3 touchdowns and no interceptions today, I'd have come on here and I'd sing his praises. If he do it next week, I'll come on here and I'll sing his praises. I say, yeah, boy, that's the last week I was talking about, boy, I was on one. But boy, y'all seen Ridder today? I'm going to sing his praises. But we haven't seen that yet. We're not even seeing him get even better as a quarterback. Shout out to Bijan Robinson, because without Bijan Robinson, boy, whoa, wait, this offense here. By the way, free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle Pitts. Free Kyle. Free Kyle Pitts. He don't deserve this. He don't deserve this at all. Kyle Pitts has 3 quarterbacks in his first 3 years in the NFL. He's a receiving tight end. We didn't draft him to block. He's a receiving tight end. And Kyle Pitts came to a franchise, and he has 3 different starting quarterbacks in his first 3 years in the league. And I'm telling y'all, listen when I say this, I'm telling y'all, it's looking like next year it will be 4. It looks like it's going to be 4 starting quarterbacks in his first 4 years of the league. If I was a sports agent and that was my client, I would say, Kyle, we got to get the fuck out of Atlanta. We got to go. We got to go. This don't fit us. No. Much love to the Falcons for drafting us and bringing us in. But Kyle, we got to do what's better for us, man. We only got 1 year left on our rookie contract. And we about to have another quarterback. And then if it's another rookie, you got to wait 2 years, another 1 or 2 years for him to progress. So by the time the Falcons get it right, you're in your 6-year NFL career. And you know Arthur Blank ain't finna break you off no real big tight end money because you ain't got the numbers. So we got to go somewhere where we can ball out year 4 and then ball out your 5th year option. And that way when we go to the negotiation table, we can get the biggest contract for a tight end in history because we ain't going to get it in Atlanta. We ain't going to get it in Atlanta. It's not going to happen in Atlanta. So please free Kyle Pitts, man. Free Kyle Pitts. That boy don't deserve it. Kyle is a good young man. I've heard Kyle talk in plenty of interviews from how I've seen him move. Nice, humble young man. You know, seems to always be smiling, kind of like Bijan. You know, let that man fly, pun intended. Let that young man fly to greener pastures. Let's take the better deal on the table and get guys in here that fit our scheme, who fit what we're doing. Kyle has 11 catches in his first 4 games. 121 yards in 4 games. That's supposed to be a typical game for Kyle Pitts. That's what Julio used to do in his sleep. And I ain't comparing Kyle to Julio, even though Kyle was picked in the draft before Julio. So I kind of should be comparing Kyle to Julio, but I'm not. Julio did have a legit quarterback throwing him the ball. So I won't compare the two. But Kyle don't deserve that. Kyle don't deserve that. And Desmond Ridder just doing what he's supposed to do. It ain't his fault that Fontenot and Arthur Smith didn't do a better job of getting a survivor quarterback in here, year 3 of their tenure. Because most times than not, when you get a new regime, one of the first things they do is get them a quarterback. They ain't taking skill positions in the top 8 of the draft for 3 consecutive years. So, no. Desmond just doing what he's supposed to do. And you know, I know when the Desmonds watch this or they watching it now, they go feel some kind of way. But I don't care. I really don't care. No, my opinion gonna be my opinion. Just like you're entitled to get on camera, get on YouTube and Facebook and tell us your opinion. This is my opinion. So do whatever you want to with it. It's up to you. It ain't gonna change my opinion. That was a shit show I watched today. On national TV in London. Everybody watching. It ain't like that was a regional broadcast. Everybody is watching that, man. Everybody watching that. And we look like trash. So disappointing. So disappointing. I see Dave says, man, Todd is not happy right now. I'm not, Dave. I'm not happy, bro. Dave, you are absolutely right. I love this team. Been a Falcons fan since I was a little bitty boy with an afro. Barely can walk. Been a Falcons fan. So I got a lot of love for this team. And when they continually underachieve, it disappoints me. It makes me upset with them. And I'm pissed off right now. You're right. You're absolutely right, Dave. I just get tired of watching them underachieve. When are we gonna get it together? It's like that acronym I had started to see online years ago with opposing fan bases, and I hope I get it right. But they said Falcon stands for fans always looking and counting on next season. That was the acronym of the letters in Falcons. Fans always looking and counting on next season. So when people be telling me, oh, just be patient, it makes that acronym almost seem like it's true. Because while I always got to be patient, while I always got to wait the next season, why can't we just fucking win? Falcons been in existence a long time now. When we gonna get it together? When we gonna start balling? So yeah, I'm banging on the Falcons right now. Tough love. Again, I'm not one of these guys that will come on here and just hold their nuts and put like every decision the Falcons make is the right decision, because obviously that ain't true. I'm not gonna make it seem like every single draft pick is an all-pro. Every quarterback is the greatest quarterback ever. Every free agent is a genius pickup. No. Team makes a lot of mistakes. And I'm never going to be shy about telling y'all that. You can love me for that or you can hate me for that. That's up to you. But I'm going to give it to you as raw and honest and as objective as I see it. And I came on here and I gave y'all my picks, my prediction for our record in the preseason. I said we're gonna go 9-8. I'm still holding on to that. I still think we're gonna go 9-8. But the team got to get it together. Ain't no more excuses. No more excuses. Don't talk to me about the offensive line. Yeah, they ain't the greatest, but they ain't the worst either. They show block well enough for Ridder today to produce better production than he did. So don't talk to me about the offensive line. Don't talk to me about the running game. Don't talk to me about the defense. Just go out there and produce. Just win. Just win. At the end of the day, just fucking win. And with that said, I'm about to get out of here. Yes, I banged on the Falcons today, and Toddy said it. Let me put an address on it. I said it. Toddy said it. Everything I said today, I'll stand on it. Let me thank everybody for your time. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you for coming in and messing with your boy. The interaction, I appreciate it. Hopefully, Falcons get together next week and we get the dub, because today was an absolute atrocity. Y'all be good. God bless. Peace.